Okay. I have another one. When I was 11, I was staying over at my dad's house. It was his weekend. Oh, this is Kaylin in the Discord, by the way.
Hey, girl.
I was sleeping on the sofa since I binged movies. I woke up to the entire living room and kitchen lights being on. I couldn't see through the kitchen. I heard utensils being frantically moved around. I figured it was my dad getting some late night snack or something. I closed my eyes. Then minutes after, I felt a knife go through my thigh.
What?
And being removed from me. I felt out of body once when the knife felt like it was removed. I went to
Sister.
The grammar, sorry. It says, I felt out of body once when the knife felt like it was removed. I went back to sleep, no problem. I always felt off about that house, but I never had an experience up until that day. The next day when my dad was dropping me off to my mom, I asked my dad why he was awake so late. He responded that he wasn't, and I told him what happened, and he stayed silent and never said anything.
Silent?
A week later, he moved out. Come to find out, months later, he had a recording of a male voice saying, "Get out," along with other stories from that property that he went through.
No.
The knife? What?
But also, hello? What? You say silent. You're like, nothing? Not a singular word of like, sweetie, you must have been really dreaming of nothing. Just like,
Nothing.
oh, I've been hearing these crazy things. I'm not going to tell you anything because you're young, but then move out. Bye.
He was probably so scared at that point. He's like,
Yeah. Oh.
Well, then, especially to move out like a month later.
He said, I have to get out of here.
We gotta get out.
He's like, it's not just me. We gotta go. Yeah.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras immediately.
Every time I told my mom something happened in my house, she was like, no, like, it's like, that's not really, that never really happened.
And then
gaslighting? Now, years later, she's like, oh yeah, like I knew it was haunted. I'm like, why did you gaslight me when I was a kid? That's so rude.
You could have actually just been like, sweetie.
And she's like, well, why make you more scared when like nothing was happening? Like nothing was happening to us. It was just there.
Well,
and I'm like, but now you made me feel like I was crazy.
Yeah, I feel crazy now. I don't trust you. Oh no. I'll believe my kid, but also to a fault. Like, even if it was just like actual genuine, like, I personally think that, what are those things called? Those friends that you have when you're a kid? They're
imaginary friends.
I do think those are spiritual.
Absolutely.
Always. Like, I always think, yeah, imagination, blah, blah, blah. But there's a thing to it. There's a thing called egregores, like in spiritual spaces, that like if you give an energy or a thought, it's a thought form that you give enough energy to, and then like spirit kind of like goes from there. And I think that's a true thing. So no, if my kid was like, if they're nice, fine.
Yeah.
Play with them, whatever. If the soonest that I hear that they're mean, they look creepy, they're out in the corner doing something weird watching us, bye-bye, you're getting banished. And I'm ripping apart that kid. No, you're not thinking about them anymore. Yeah. No more thought form.
And I feel like we've been, like, we were watching that guy watch Paranormal Activity yesterday. Nice. And the third one, it's the kids and they have the like imaginary friend named Toby or whatever.
And then Toby was getting them to do...
Yeah, and then Toby has them doing weird stuff.
That was part of the ritual.
Yeah.
No.
And I don't know if you're still watching Haunting on Hill House, but like one of the kids like starts to draw like creepy figures.
No.
Like I feel like I'm listening to that.
Where are you? Why would they know of anything to draw if they're kids?
Yeah. They're not just seeing them.
And where are you coming up with the thought? If you've never seen a creepy or scary movie and you're a child, or like you don't know what these things are, where are you coming up from that? No.
That'd be so scary. You hear your kid. You have one kid. They're upstairs in their room and they're laughing and talking, like responding, like
No. What do you do? Yeah. Are you running up there?
Yeah. Who are you talking to? And then they're like, it's blah blah blah, and there's no one there.
No. You can leave.
I definitely had imaginary friends though that I would
sure,
like kiki with.
But as long as they were fine, I think it's fine. Not like, ooh, Tommy's in the closet and told me to shove you off the thing. Like, no. They're drawing like scary family pictures. Yeah, and somebody
and she would like talk to in Paranormal Activity 3, she would talk to him and she'd be like, I don't want to do that.
No.
and he would like make
I don't want to.
Like, no, we're done. That was crazy. Okay.